Hi, Miss Tina. My name is Edith, and I'm going to be your occupational therapist for today. How are you doing? Any pain or discomfort?
Hi, Edith. No pain or discomfort. I've just been having a lot of shortness of breath lately, and I feel really tired.
Okay, well, I know that you like to cook and prepare meals for your husband. So, for today's session, we're going to focus on energy conservation techniques and breathing exercises to help with the shortness of breath, fatigue, and also to make you feel less tired during meal preparation. Okay?
Sounds great.
So I'm going to introduce you to a few techniques that are going to help with energy conservation. So the first technique is called pursed lip breathing. You're going to sit upright, relax your neck and shoulder muscles, and inhale slowly through your nose while counting to 2, and then exhale. Okay?
Okay.
And you're going to maintain that pursed lip position, so as if you're whistling. Okay? So I want you to inhale for 2 seconds. Okay, so 1, 2, and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I want you to do this for a total of 2 times. Okay, so one more time. 1, 2, and exhale. 1, 2, 3. Okay, how did that feel?
Feels good.
And I want you to perform this exercise anytime you feel shortness of breath or fatigue, okay? When you're during meal preparation. Okay, so the next technique I'm going to be demonstrating is called dyspnea control postures. This is going to help with shortness of breath. So let's just say you're in the kitchen and you're chopping vegetables on the kitchen counter and you feel like you have shortness of breath. You can just slightly lean forward and prop your forearms on the kitchen counter. Bring your head down, and you can just take deep breaths, okay?
Okay.
And you can do this for a few seconds or however long you need.
Okay.
Sounds so good. You can just try it.
So lean forward.
Yes, so I want you to lean forward. Place your forearms on the table. Okay, you can bring your head down. Okay, and you can just take deep breaths. And lastly, I just want to give you some tips that will help conserve your energy. So you want to take rest breaks as needed, and you want to avoid carrying heavy items such as pots and pans or heavy bowls of food. And then also you can place commonly used items within close reach to reduce the need for excessive bending or reaching. Okay? So what do you like eating for breakfast?
I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches usually.
Okay, great. So this device that I'm about to introduce you to, it's called Adaptive Jar Opener. You can use it to open any jars without having to use a lot of arm strength. So I'm just going to demonstrate how to use it. So all you do is place it around the jar and you give it just a slight twist and it's going to open the jar for you without you having to use your arm strength. That's going to make you feel less tired to turn the jar.
Nice. Okay. Let me give it a try.
So I want you to try it and see how you like it. Okay, so do you feel like that was easier?
Yeah, much easier.
Great. All right, Tina, do you have any questions for me?
No, thank you. That was all very clear.
Okay, I'm just going to take your vitals once more. Okay, everything looks great. And thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alina and I'm going to be your occupational therapy student today. How would you like me to address you?
Tina.
Okay, Tina. How are you feeling? Do you have any pain or discomfort today?
I just have a lot of shortness of breath and I feel tired when I'm walking.
Okay, so today we're going to be learning some techniques, energy conservation techniques that you can utilize while performing an activity. And before we actually begin our session, I want to take some vitals.
Okay.
Looks good. Our session is going to be focusing on increasing muscle endurance, energy level, and cardiovascular and respiratory functions. So today I'll be educating you on some energy conservation techniques. So you want to pace your activity whenever you're walking, and maybe you can even take breaks whenever is needed. So you can take a seat on the bench, or I can also educate you on the technique which called pursed lip breathing technique. So
that'll be helpful.
I'll be teaching you pursed lip breathing technique. So what you want to do, you're gonna lean forward and you're gonna place your arms on your thighs.
Okay.
Okay. And you're gonna go ahead and inhale on the count of 2. So go ahead and inhale. 1, 2. And now you're gonna exhale on the count of 4. And you wanna keep your lips as you're whistling. So go ahead, let's repeat it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. How are you feeling? Do you think that helped?
Great. It's really helpful.
Right now we're gonna be walking for 10 minutes. I want you to actually utilize pursed lip breathing technique while you're walking. I know that you enjoy walking or taking nature walks. Therefore, we're gonna do it in the park. How do you think it helped you?
I feel less tired. It definitely helped with the shortness of breath.
I'm gonna take vitals and we're gonna be done for today. Okay, looks great. Do you have any questions for me?
No, everything was clear. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Miss Johnson. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So how have you been since our last session?
I've been good. I've been painting and journaling.
Okay, and how is the journaling helping you?
It's good. It's been helpful.
Okay, is it helping with your overall mood?
Yeah.
Okay, so today what we're gonna work on is I'm gonna teach you some techniques for showering. Since I know you did complain about that, you said that you're feeling tired in the shower and exhausted. So I'm gonna give you some helpful tips to help you with that, okay? And I'll also teach you some breathing exercises and some ways that you could take breaks while you're showering, okay? So for the breathing exercise, I'm gonna teach you an exercise called pursed breathing. So the way it works is that you inhale for 2 seconds and then you exhale for 4 seconds with your lips pursed like this. Okay? And then over time you can increase the time. So I'm gonna count while you try the breathing exercise, okay? Ready? 1, 2, okay, purse your lips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so while you're sitting on your the bench, what you can do is if you're feeling exhausted and out of breath, is you could just lean forward. So you want your chest forward, and then you can have your arms on your legs, and you could just take a break like that. Okay, so go ahead and show me that. Okay, and then while you're doing that, you can also do the pursed breathing as well. Okay. Okay, Miss Johnson. So while you're in the shower, what type of water do you like to use? Like hot, cold?
Usually hot.
Hot. Okay, so what I would recommend is try not to use water that's really hot because that's gonna make you more exhausted, okay? Try to use like lukewarm, you know, just try to over time decrease. I know it could be hard when you're used to hot water, to immediately go to lukewarm, but just try to be mindful and reduce the temperature because that's really going to help you conserve some energy, okay? And then I noticed that you do have a shower head with a handle, so that's great. You can always use that. The tub bench, the shower bench, is also really going to help you, okay? Can you show me the position that I showed you that you could take a break in? Okay, very nice. And then can you also show me the breathing exercise? Okay, very nice. And do you feel like that's something you'll be able to use?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then another thing that I want to introduce is a long handled sponge. So instead of like using the regular one to reach over to your back, bend down to clean your feet, you could just use this long one. Okay, so go ahead and show me how you would use that. Okay, very nice. Okay, Miss Johnson, how are you feeling after your shower?
I feel good.
You feel good? Okay. So one other thing I wanted to talk to you about is the Calm app. Have you heard of it before?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so the Calm app is it's just an app that will help you with mindfulness exercises, meditations, yoga, and sleep stories, okay? If you take out your phone, I could show you the app, and I believe it'll be very helpful for you. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I'm good.
You're good? Okay. If you do have any questions, you can always reach out to me.